You're listening to the Gatemen Baseball Network, home of the defending champion Wareham Gatemen.
From Spillane Field in Wareham, Massachusetts, opening day, Cape Cod Baseball League.
Jonah Karp, Gabe, Genovesi with you. Pleasure to be your eyes and ears for the broadcast.
Addison Van Patten here with manager Jerry Weinstein for the Manager's Show. And here with Brandon Fott. Now, Brandon, you got the win for tonight. It's an 80% chance of rain here in Wareham for the rest of the day, and the Gatemen have been forced to move inside to take BP in the cages.
Ground ball back up the middle, past the glove of Fetterman and into center field. Andrew Thomas comes home to score. Cam Guangarena right behind him, and Chad Stevens pulls in at first base with a two-run single.
Hard ground ball up the middle, a base hit into center field. Rudick rounds third, he's coming home. It's an RBI single for Cam Guangarena. Wareham leads 1-0.
Cut on and miss strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Strikeout number 5 for Trent Palmer.
That ball is gone. Adrian Del Castillo breaks the game open with a 3-run jack. 11-5 Gatemen.
Slapped up the middle, a base hit into center field. Beaver scores easily, and Tico rounding third. The throw to the plate is not in time.
Line drive over the head of the second baseman Olsen and into right field. Braden Ward comes home to score. Darren Baker pulls in at first with an RBI single, and it's 7-5 Wareham.
And the Gatemen win 5-0 here in Game 1 of the doubleheader.
And that'll do it. First 9-inning shutout for Wareham pitching this season. 6-0 the final score from Cotuit, Massachusetts.
Now, here are the voices of the Gatemen: Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten.
From Stony Brook Field, it's an interdivisional battle between two teams with the same record but different positions in the standings. The first place Wareham Gatemen visiting the third place Brewster Whitecaps. With Gabe Genovesi, I'm Jonah Karp. Gabe, both these teams entering the ball game at 6-5-1 this season.
Yeah, Wareham in the Western Division, which thus far has been the weaker division in the Cape Cod Baseball League. You said at 6-5-1 is first place, tied for first place in the West with Cotuit. 6-5-1 for Brewster in the East is third place right now in the Eastern Division. The Eastern Division, Chatham leads it with 7 wins. The other 4 teams have 6 wins. In the West, Wareham and Cotuit have 6 wins. They're in first. Falmouth and Bourne have 4 wins, and Hyannis just has 1. The Western Division clearly the weaker division right now. Wareham benefiting from that, and they've already beat these Brewster Whitecaps here in 2019.
That was on opening day. Cam Tringali started for the Brewster Whitecaps on opening day. It was Bryce Elder taking the mound for Wareham. Let's take you through the Wareham starting 9. Braden Ward leading things off. He's out in center field. Darren Baker behind him over at second base. Jacob Teeter batting third, fresh off a 4-for-5 day. Adrian Del Castillo back in the cleanup hole. He's the designated hitter. Cam Guangarena behind him. He's the catcher. Mike Antico batting 6th out in left field. Benjamin Sems, the shortstop, batting 7th. Matt McLean off his first 2-for-4 day and 3-run home run day. He's over at third base. Toru Otsuka rounding out the batting order. But it'll be Ward, Baker, and Teeter to start things off against Cam Tringali. Beautiful 72 degrees here on this Wednesday evening in Brewster, Massachusetts. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you. Pleasure to be your eyes and ears for the broadcast. First pitch to Braden Ward, sits below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes. We're underway. The Gatemen as a team batting .287 this year. Tops in the CCBL. Also lead the Cape Cod League in hits with 107. Pitch over the inner half, 1-1. This is a high-powered Gatemen offense. Don't hit for a lot of power, but a lot of good contact hitters, 1 through 9. Braden Ward, no exception. The pitch from Tringali sits outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. The Gatemen, the only team with over 100 hits in the CCBL. The pitch. Taken right down Broadway, 2-2. Cam Tringali pitched on opening day for the Whitecaps. Went 4 innings, gave up 2 earned runs, 2 hits. Walked 3, but struck out 6 in those 4 innings pitched against the Gatemen. The pitch, taken upstairs, a 3-ball, 2-strike count to Braden Ward. That was a 3-1 opening day victory for Wareham. Haven't been below 500 this season. Right now, they're 6-5-1, just like the Brewster Whitecaps. The payoff. Right down the middle, strike 3 called. Braden Ward frozen, and Cam Tringali picks up his first strikeout and the first out of the ball game. Nobody on base, 1 away. Darren Baker, the new man up.
And our setup here is down the first base line, just a tad down the first base line. So these lefties that step in for the Gatemen were right behind him. And Braden Ward did not like that call. I don't know if he thought it was inside or low.
Baker squares to bunt, pulls the bat back and takes a pitch downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Third baseman casts it on, shaded in. Baker, the left-handed batter. Tringali, the right-handed pitcher. Deals from the windup. Fires a strike over the outer corner, 1-1. Nobody on base, 1 away. Top of the first inning, no score. Tringali leans in, sets at the belt. The pitch. Flared, shallow left field. Auerbach coming in, the shortstop Workman going back, and he makes the catch. Calling off the left fielder Auerbach, second out.
Baker trying to take that the other way and just got way under it. Easy pop-up, and Tringali, who's been excellent this season for Brewster in his 2 starts, gets the first 2 outs.
Cam Tringali from Columbia, South Carolina, 6'4", 220 pounds. Rising junior at the University of South Carolina. Nobody on base, 2 away. Jacob Teeter, the new batter, went 4 for 5 with 4 singles against Hyannis. First pitch upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 RBIs for Teeter in that game. A 10-1 victory for Wareham over Hyannis. Snapped a 3-game losing skip. Pitch away. 2 balls, no strikes to the number 3 batter, Teeter. No score, top of the first. Nobody on base, 2 away. Tringali looks in. The 2-0. Waved at and missed. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tringali had an earned run average of 4.99 this season at South Carolina. 66 2/3 innings pitched, 59 strikeouts. Line drive over the glove of the right fielder Bliss, or the second baseman Bliss, and it's dumped into right field for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Gatemen. Jacob Teeter pulls in at first with a 2-out single.
And Teeter stays hot. My goodness, Jacob Teeter. He's now 3rd in the Cape League in batting average, by the way, at .333 coming into today. 12 for 36, and now with that single and the 4 for 5 day yesterday, he's 5 for his last 6.
Now Adrian Del Castillo will get an at-bat with a runner at first and 2 away. No score, top of the first inning. Del Castillo takes a pitch right down Broadway, 0-1. Adrian Del Castillo batting .290. 9 hits in his first 31 at-bats. He has a homer and 5 RBIs as a Gateman. The pitch, taken low, 1-1. Cam Tringali in high school was a Rawlings perfect game, honorable mention. Dealing with a runner at first, 2 away, top of the first. Pitch, upstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike to Del Castillo. Adrian Del Castillo went 2 for 4 against Hyannis. Reached base 3 times, single, doubled, and walked. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Fouled off. 2-2. Left to right in the outfield, it's Auerbach, Solari, and Gentry. Casting on over at third, Workman at short, Bliss at second, Hardman at first. Vote behind the dish. Tringali from the belt. Kicks, fires the pitch. Taken outside. Adrian Del Castillo works a full count. Runner at first base, 2 away, no score, top of the first inning. Jacob Teeter at first base. He singled with 2 away. Tringali deals from the third base side of the rubber. Teeter takes off. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Del Castillo badly fooled. A lazy swing and a miss. And Adrian Del Castillo is retired. And the Gatemen retired in the top of the first inning. They leave a runner stranded at first base. No runs on a hit. 1 man left. After half an inning, we're still scoreless. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
Bottom of the first inning, no score. Brewster comes to bat for the first time today. Let's take you through the starting 9. Brett Auerbach leading things off out in left field. Al Solari, the center fielder, batting second. Marcus Castanon, the third baseman, batting third. TJ Collette in the cleanup hole. He's DHing. Gage Workman behind him. He's over at short. Tyler Gentry, the right fielder, batting sixth. Tyler Hardman, the first baseman, batting seventh. Justin Vogt, the catcher, batting eighth. And Ryan Bliss rounding out the order. He's playing second base for the Whitecaps. Second meeting between Wareham and Brewster. First time was opening day. First pitch from J.P. Gates sits high and away to Auerbach. 1 ball and no strikes. That was a 3-1 victory for the Gatemen to kick off their 2019 campaign. Fastball right down the middle, 1-1. Whitecaps in their home white jerseys with teal sleeves and teal numbering and lettering. Pitch outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Gatemen in their away reds, gray pants. Gates into the full windup. Fires one outside, 3-1. Second time we're seeing J.P. Gates this season. Started against Harwich on June 20th. Only went 1 inning. Only gave up a hit. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 1 hit, struck out 2, didn't give up a single earned run. Rising sophomore at the University of Miami. 3-2 the count to Auerbach. The pitch, lifted in the air, straightaway center field. Ward going back. He'll have plenty of space. Drifts under it and makes the catch for the first out.
Always good to get the first one out of the way. Curious to see how long JP Gates will go today, as he started his last game. You just said we've already seen him, but he only went 1 inning because we're trying to just easily work him back into a rotation and get him in a groove.
First pitch to Al Soleri, taken at the bottom of the strike zone for strike one. Before that start, 6 days ago against Harwich, JP Gates hadn't pitched since May 8th. Pitch outside, 1-1. Had an earned run average of 5.82 with the Hurricanes this season in only 17 innings. 18 strikeouts, 18 walks. Pitch swung on and fouled off, 1-2. He was a two-way player. Batted .340 with 4 homers, 31 RBIs this year. Nobody on base, 1 away. Fouled off again. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Soleri. Marcus Castanon in the on-deck circle. No score, bottom of the first inning. Gates, highly touted out of the state of Florida when he was in high school, pitched downstairs 2-2. In high school, threw 5 perfect innings, where all 15 outs were strikeouts. 2-2. Line drive into left field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. Cut off by Mike Antico, fires it back into short, and Al Soleri pulls in at first base with a 1-out single.
And that's something that Soleri's been trying to do all season. He's just a 200 hitter, 5 for 25.
Number 31, Marcos.
He gets on here with a 1-out single. 15 strikeouts in 15 batters. That perfect game. That's one of the more impressive things I've read. I don't care what level of baseball you're playing at. The fact that all 15 outs were strikeouts. Wow.
Gates dealing with a runner at first base. Pitch taken at the knees for strike one to Castanon. Count 0-1. Al Soleri at first base. Had 8 stolen bases this season at the University of Tennessee. Throw back to first, quick throw, but Soleri back to the bag. Marcus Castanon, a California native, rising junior at UC Santa Barbara. Gates taking a long look at first base. Fires one toward home plate, and it's fouled off. Count 0-2.
Hit the netting and shook our crowd mic a little bit.
In case you were wondering, we're not broadcasting out of a helicopter. Throw back to first. Lazy throw this time. Soleri back to the bag.
Now that would be interesting.
Doing a game from the helicopter?
Yes.
I don't think that vantage point would be too good. Another throw back to first. Soleri not taking a big lead, but Gates paying a lot of attention. Count holds at 0-2 to Castanon. TJ Collette in the on-deck circle. Marcus Castanon batted .324 this season, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. The pitch fouled off again. Count holds at 0-2. He's a rising junior. As a freshman, he split time between second base and shortstop. But he's playing third base and batting third for the Whitecaps today. Each team with a hit. No runs across. 1 away in the bottom of the first. The pitch from Gates. Trickles foul left of home plate. We'll do it again in a 0-2 count.
Off-speed pitch. Good pitch there from Gates. Castanon way out in front. Lucky he got a piece of it.
Gates, the left-handed pitcher. Castanon, a right-handed batter. Stands at 5'11", 195 pounds. Gates looks to first. Sets the letters. Deals to home plate, and it's fouled off again. Good battle between Castanon and JP Gates. Gates has thrown 17 pitches already, 12 of them for strikes. Castanon fighting off a bevy of them. The 0-2. Skips in front of home plate. Runner holds at first base. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to Castanon. Good block by Cam Guangarena, and popping up to keep Soleri at first base. Al Soleri, an All-SEC first-team player, All-America third team. Time called in the batter's box. Brewster, a good power hitting team. 9 homers this season. First in the Eastern Division. The pitch. Fouled off again. Rolls behind home plate. We'll do it again with a 1-ball, 2-strike count.
And JP Gates has only been able to get 1 out here, and that was pitch number 19 of his evening.
Marcus Castanon proving to be a tough out. The 1-2 from Gates. Popped up in the air into foul ground behind home plate. Guangarena ranging under it, and he makes the catch above his helmet. Second out, Soleri holds at first base. Still no score, bottom of the first inning, and JP Gates wins that battle.
Now batting.
And if you're going to take a positive, if you're Brewster from that, Castanon made JP Gates work for that out. Anytime you get that pitch count right around 20, above 20, and you're not even out of an inning yet, you're having to work.
Another throw back to first as Collette walks into the batter's box. Soleri back to the bag. He's singled with 1 away. Still standing on first base with now 2 out in the bottom of the first inning. TJ Collette, the new batter. First pitch to him. Hard hit, back up the middle, a ground ball taken by the second baseman Baker, who steps on the bag himself. That'll do it. Brewster leaves 1 stranded in the bottom of the first inning. No runs on a hit. 1 man left, and after 1, we're still scoreless. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cam Guangarena, Mike Antico, Benjamin Sems, the 3 due up for the Wareham Gatemen. No score, top of the second inning. Cam Tringali back on the mound for Brewster. Beautiful 72 degrees on this Wednesday night here at Stony Brook Field in Brewster, Massachusetts. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you. Addison Van Patten standing on the sideline. We'll try to get her on in an inning or so. Cam Guangarena, the first man up. He's the catcher for the Gatemen. Batting 5th tonight. Gatemen with a hit, no runs across. First pitch to Guangarena. Sits inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Guangarena batting .233. 7 hits in his first 30 at-bats this season. No homers, 3 RBIs. The pitch. Taken down the middle, 1-1. Guangarena, a California native, rising sophomore at Cal State Fullerton. The pitch. Fouled off. Into the stands, 1-2. Batted .261 this season with a homer, 26 RBIs. Struck out 43 times and walked 17. Leads off the top of the second. Takes a pitch upstairs, 2-2. Mike Antico on deck. Tringali has thrown 22 pitches so far. Only 12 of them strikes. The pitch. Fouled off again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Long look in from Tringali. Leans all the way forward to get the sign from Vogt. The 2-2. Taken at the feet of Cam Guangarena. He waits, and it's a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Guangarena went to St. John Bosco High School. Finished his high school career with the most hits in school history. The payoff, fouled off. We'll do it again with a full count. Back behind the plate, Gatemen have used a number of different players behind the dish this season. Dallas Beaver, the last to start at the catcher position. Adrian Del Castillo before him. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Third strikeout of the night for Cam Tringali. First out of the top of the second inning.
He's rolling. 3 Ks, 5 batters.
From St. John's.
The other 2, Teeter did have a single, but lazy pop out from Baker. And this is what Brewster has seen all season long from Tringali, allowing just 4 hits in his first 9 innings pitched.
Mike Antico walks into center stage with nobody on base and 1 away. No score, top of the second. Antico, the left fielder for the Gatemen tonight. First pitch, squares to bunt. Takes a pitch outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Mike Antico from Colts Neck, New Jersey. 5'10", 200 pounds. Left-handed batter. One of the many in the Gatemen order. The pitch. Lifted in the air, not very deep out to right center field. Gentry coming in. Solari also coming in, and the center fielder Solari makes the catch. Second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Nobody on base now, 2 away in the top of the second inning. Benjamin Sims, the new batter. Batting 7th for the Gatemen tonight, playing short. Sims from Chesterfield, Missouri. First pitch. Lifted in the air, out to straightaway center field. Solari under it. Drifts over to his right, makes the catch as he's drifting. A 1-2-3 inning. Gatemen go down in order. Tringali is rolling. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 1.5, we're still scoreless. Brewster comes to bat when we return. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Keep messing.
Gage Workman, Tyler Gentry, Tyler Hardman, the 3 due up for Brewster. Bottom of the second inning. Still no score. Each team has a hit, no runs across. Gage Workman, the shortstop, will step in against J.P. Gates. First pitch from the southpaw. Taken right down the middle, 0-1. Gates worked around a single by Al Soleri, a one-out single in the bottom of the first inning. Working quickly out of the windup. Pitch over the outer half, and Gates quickly gets ahead, 0-2. Gage Workman batting just .216 this season, 8 hits in his first 37 at-bats for Brewster. The pitch. Lifted in the air, not very deep, straightaway center field. Ward charging, and it drops right in front of him. Ward fires it back into second base, and Gage Workman plunks one into straightaway center field for a leadoff single.
Just kind of fisted that ball out there, and there's nothing Braden Ward could do about it. Playing fairly deep in center. Brewster has their second base runner of the game.
Second hit for Brewster. First time the leadoff man has got on. Tyler Gentry. New batter, first pitch. Catches the inner corner. Gentry didn't like it. 0-1. Mark Chamberlain calling the balls and the strikes today. Patrick Burns at first base. James Fonseca at third. 0-1 the count. The pitch from Gates. Taken downstairs. 1-1. Tyler Gentry, the right fielder. The first half of the back-to-back Tylers in the Brewster lineup. Hardman on deck. Runner at first, nobody out, bottom of the second. No score. The pitch. Taken downstairs, it gets behind Guangarena. And Workman makes it to second base easily. No throw from the catcher as the ball just skipped under the glove and behind Cam Guangarena. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to Gentry.
We'll have to see how that's ruled, but would not be surprised if they ruled that a pass ball. It was pass ball.
Takes away the double play potential. Now a runner in scoring position. The pitch. Taken low and in. 3 balls and 1 strike. After that borderline strike call to begin this at-bat, Gates has fired 3 pitches out of the zone. Checks the runner at second base. The pitch from J.P. Gates. Downstairs, ball 4. Runners on first and second for the Whitecaps. Still nobody out in the bottom of the second inning. First walk of the day from J.P. Gates, and now he's battling out of some trouble. Tyler Hardman, the new man up. Number 7 batter, playing first base for the Whitecaps tonight. Workman on second, he singled. Gentry on first, he walked. Gates working out of the stretch, sets at the letters. Checks the runner at second base. Deals to home plate. Pitch inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Hardman. And time called. Jerry Weinstein going out to talk to his starting pitcher. Well, J.P. Gates only went 1 inning back on the 20th of June against Harwich. Started the game, but only pitched the first inning. Struck out 2 in that outing, gave up 1 hit, no earned runs, and now he's being asked to stretch a little bit further in this game after having not pitched since the beginning of May. Conference complete. Tyler Hardman from Kennesaw, Georgia, 6'3", 210 pounds, left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter. Rising junior at the University of Oklahoma. Batted .308 this season.
See if Gates can get a ground ball here.
The pitch. Taken low and in. 2 balls and no strikes to Hardman. Justin Vogt on deck. Hardman had 6 homers 42 RBIs this past season. Batting .230 in the Cape. 6 hits and 26 at-bats. The 2-0. Line drive and snagged by Benjamin Sems. Oh, picked it right out of the air. Sems diving to his right. And he saves potentially a run, but definitely a hit. One away in the bottom of the second.
Wow, what a play by the Kansas Jayhawk. He was kind of leaning the other way, too. Took a step or two towards second base. Had to quickly retreat to his right and make the diving catch. You said it. I think he would have saved a run with where Antico's playing in left. What a play.
Benjamin Sems flashing out the leather at the shortstop position. Runners take off, pitch inside, throw down to third is under the glove of McClain, but he stays with it. Both runners advance, now 2 in scoring position. 1 ball, no strike, the count to Justin Vogt. Workman advances to third base. Gentry at second. 1 away, bottom of the second inning. Still no score. The pitch from Gates. Taking on the inner half, 1-1. Justin Vogt, the catcher, batting 8th. Rising sophomore at Maryland. The pitch. Fouled off, 1-2. Batted .220 this season with the Terrapins. 10 homers, 30 RBIs. Two hits for Brewster today. The pitch from Gates. Waved at and missed, strike 3. Big strikeout from J.P. Gates, and that strikeout brought to you by Lang Exafaris and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area.
You said it. You go from first and second, nobody out, to Benjamin Sems saving a run and then the key strikeout, and now you're just 1 out away from getting out of the jam.
Ryan Bliss, the new batter. Runners on second and third. First pitch, waved at and missed. A home run cut from Bliss, 0-1. Ryan Bliss, a late addition to this roster, actually was added today. Georgia native, right-handed batter, stands at 5'9", 165 pounds. Takes a pitch upstairs, 1-1. Playing second base. Rising sophomore at Auburn. Batted .281 this season with the Tigers. 3 homers, 37 RBIs. The pitch. Line drive, back up the middle. Drifting back to center fielder Ward and makes the catch as he's backpedaling toward the wall. A lot of space out there in center field, and Ward able to make the catch and retire the side. Keep the Whitecaps off the scoreboard. We're through 2, and we're still scoreless. No runs on a hit, and 2 men left. A couple of goose eggs so far. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Top of the third inning, still no score between the Gatemen and the Whitecaps. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you. Addison Van Patten down on the sideline. Let's send it over to her, Addison.
Thanks, guys. I want to talk to you guys about Whitecaps pitcher Trengali. Now, he has been basically throwing just fastballs so far today, but he's also throwing a weird knuckleball slider combination. Now, he throws it like a slider, but holds it like a knuckleball. The scouts so far are saying it's a really interesting of his that he's been throwing really well, and he's topping out at about 90. I talked to Braden Ward, and he said that his strikeout earlier was simply because of a box, but we'll see how it goes from here on out. Right back to you guys.
Thanks, Addison. Matt McLean, the first man up, takes a pitch at the knees for strike one. 0-1 from Can Tringali. Interesting that he's throwing sort of a knuckle curveball. Need to keep an eye out for that. And the fact that he's topping out at the low 90s with his fastball, that's a pretty big discrepancy. Pitch upstairs. That was an off-speed pitch, 1-1. Matt McLean, fresh off his best performance in a Gatemen uniform, went 2 for 4, 4 RBIs, including a 3-run homer in that 10-1 victory against Hyannis 2 days ago. The 1-1 popped up and fouled off, 1-2. Batting 8th and playing 3rd, just like he did in that Hyannis game. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you. Thanks for spending your Wednesday night with us here on the Gatemen Baseball Network. The pitch. Slapped foul down the third base line. We'll do it again with a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Second time this season these two teams are meeting. Last year, the Gatemen, well documented if you've been listening to all our broadcasts, won the championship, finished first in the Western Division. A little bit of a different story for the Brewster Whitecaps. They went 13-27-4 and snuck in to the playoffs. The pitch. Line drive, now hit on the ground. Hardman picks it up and steps on the first base bag, 2 away. Back to the top of the order with Braden Ward. Despite just making the playoffs last year, Brewster ended up sweeping the YD Red Sox in the first round of the playoffs.
Definitely a big upset.
So a subpar regular season turned into a big-time playoff upset. Made it to the Eastern Division Finals. Bunted down the third base line, a pretty bunt. Tringali off the mound, throw to first is under the glove of Hardman, and it skips into foul ground. Braden Ward is going to get the second base bag as the throw was offline. And now a runner in scoring position for the Gatemen.
Yeah, it's a bunt single, and then he moves to second on the air by the pitcher Tringali. There was no point in Tringali throwing that ball. Ward was about a step away from the bag when he picked up the baseball.
First time today the Gatemen have had a runner in scoring position. Darren Baker, one of the best hitters in all of the Cape League, the new batter. Tringali looks over at second base. First pitch to Baker. Taken down the pipe, 0-1. Baker 0 for 1, flew out to the shortstop Workman in the first inning. The former Brewster Whitecap played last season here in Brewster. Tringali looks in, now looks at second. Working from the stretch, deals from the belt, the pitch. Taken at the knee, strike 2. An 0-2 count to Darren Baker with the runner at second and 2 away in the top of the third.
And I think Baker's killing himself for not taking a hack at either of those first 2 pitches. Fastballs, inner half of the plate, and now he's sure to get some off-speed junk from Tringali.
Runner takes off the pitch. Downstairs, throw to third is a good one, but not in time to retire the speedy Braden Ward. Now a run just 90 feet away for the Gatemen.
And Ward now 8 for 9 in stolen bases this summer.
1-ball, 2-strike count to Darren Baker. Has a hit in all games but 1 this season for the Gatemen. The 1-2. Taken upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jacob Teeter on deck. He's 1 for 1 and 5 for his last 6. Swinging the hottest bat in the Cape League. Ward at third, the 2-2 to Baker. Fouled off along the left field line. We'll do it again. Darren Baker, 15 for 46 this season. 3 RBIs. Gali looks in. 2-2 the count. Runner at third, 2 away. Pitch upstairs. 3-2.
Nice job by Baker not to chase any of the high stuff. Watched a couple fastballs at the eyes, fouled off a pitch, and you go from 0-2 to 3-2.
It's pick your poison, Baker or Teeter. Two of the best hitters right now in the Cape League. 3-2 the count. The payoff pitch. Ripped on the ground, down to short. Workman picks it up at the shoe tops, fires to first. A tough play, but a strong throw from Workman retires Darren Baker by half a stride. Gatemen leave one stranded in the top of the third inning. Darren Baker retired, and Braden Ward left on third. No runs on a hit, 1 man left after 2.5. We're still knotted at 0. We'll be right back.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini-golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Bottom of the third inning, still no score. Top of the order for the Brewster Whitecaps. And a new pitcher in for the Wareham Gatemen. Joseph Barron taking the bump. Coming in for J.P. Gates, who went 2 scoreless. But that second inning was a little bit tougher than the first. First pitch from Barron, taken at the top of the strike zone. 0-1 to Brett Auerbach. Gates had to work around runners on second and third and did just that. In the bottom of the second inning, line drive back at the middle, little flare, and Baker picks it out of the air. Oh, Darren Baker making a Superman catch. 1 away.
The middle infielders for Wareham today, my goodness. Benjamin Sems with a diving catch earlier. Darren Baker got a good read on that ball off the bat and lays out right behind second base to save a hit.
Al Solari, the new man up, lifts one in the air, a pop-up along the first base line. That's going to go into the outfield. Baker makes the catch on the edge of the outfield grass. And now there's 2 away. Quick 2 outs for Joseph Barron.
Good thing Baker saw that ball because I don't think Teeter did. Teeter was trying to find it the whole time, finally got called off by Baker. And you said it, a quick 2 outs. 2 outs in just 3 pitches for Barron.
Joseph Barron, a Pennsylvania native from West Hazelton. Rising senior at East Stroudsburg University. Nobody on base, 2 away, another pop-up. This one lands in foul ground along the first base line, 0-1. Marcus Castanon, the new batter. He popped out to the catcher Cam Guangarena in the first inning. 0-1. Nobody on base, 2 away, no score, bottom of the third. Waved at and missed, an off-speed pitch from Barron, 0-2. Barron had himself a good year. 2.67 ERA in 27 innings, 25 strikeouts in those 27 innings, and only 3 walks. The command on point this season. The pitch. Tap down the third base line, but that rolls foul. Count holds at 0-2 to Castanon. Nobody on base, 2 away. 2 hits today for the Whitecaps. The pitch from Barron. Cut on and miss, strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning from Joseph Barron. The first time today that the Whitecaps were retired in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. That strikeout brought to you by Lang Exafaris and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. We're through 3. Gabe Genovesi has your call when we return. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
We get to the top of the 4th here in Brewster. No score between the Wareham Gatemen and the Brewster Whitecaps. Jacob Teeter, Adrian Del Castillo, and Cam Guangarina. The 3-4-5 hitters due up here in the 4th for the Gatemen. Cam Tringali back out for his 4th inning of work. No runs on 2 hits for the Gatemen in the first 3 innings off of Tringali. One of those 2 hits by Jacob Teeter, who steps in from the left side. First pitch to him, off speed at the knees for strike 1. Teeter had the big night last night for Wareham. 4 for 5 with a couple of RBIs. As he checks his swing there, did he go around? Yes, he did. Count now 0-2 to Teeter. That's James Fonseca, third base umpire, saying he went around. Patrick Burns, the first base umpire this evening. Mark Chamberlain, the man in blue behind the plate. Tringali sets the 0-2. Fastball high and away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Teeter, a guy who struggled to start the year, 0 for 10 in his first few games with Wareham. And now all of a sudden, as the 1-2 pitch hit hard and deep to right, will it stay fair? It will. A solo bomb off the bat of Jacob Teeter. And it's 1-0 Gatemen here in the 4th.
Swinging the hottest bat in the Cape League right now, and he doesn't only hit singles, folks. Well, he hit singles in 5 of his last 6 at-bats, but he's got pop. He's a big man.
From Miami, number 7, Adrian.
That ball was launched off the bat of Teeter. His 6th RBI of the season, his first homer of the year. And it's 1-0 Gatemen here in the 4th. First pitch to Del Castillo, low, 1-0. Del Castillo struck out his first time up to end the first inning. The 1-0. Hard ground ball right side, corralled by Bliss at second. Throw to first in time. 1 away. So Jacob Teeter already with a multi-hit day. His 5th multi-hit game of the season. He's now reached base in 10 straight games, now has a 5-game hit streak. And he's hitting .500, 14 for 28 in his last 9 games if you include today. First pitch to Guangarena down low, 1-0. Guangarena struck out to lead off the second inning. He's 0 for 1. 7 hits this summer for Guangarena. The 1-0. The 1-1. Low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 from Tringali. Paints the outside corner, 2-2. Guangarena did not play against Hyannis on Monday. Struggled in the doubleheader Sunday. Went 0 for 3 with a strikeout in both games. A deep breath, now the pitch, 2-2. Chopped foul off the back leg of Cam Guangarena. We'll stay at 2-2. Guangarena began this season on a 6-game hit streak. And is now 0 for 7, including the strikeout. 0 for his last 7, excuse me. 2-2 hard line drive, slicing foul toward the Brewster bullpen. And we'll do 2-2 again. That home run by Teeter, just the 3rd home run of the season for the Gatemen. Wareham leads 1-0 because of it. 2-2, swing and a miss. Breaking ball down low in the dirt. Guangarena upset with himself. Strikes out for the 2nd time today. 5th strikeout for Cam Tringali. 2 down here in the 4th, and in steps Mike Antico.
Tringali's been a little erratic, but boy, when just the difference between his fastball and that knuckle change that Addy was talking about, it's really deceptive on a lot of hitters.
First pitch to the lefty Antico. Fastball at the knees for strike 1.
It's hard not to go fishing at some of those pitches. And 4 of the 5 strikeouts have been swinging.
Couple of breaking balls in the dirt. Fastball's high. 0-1. Off speed misses away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gorgeous night here in Brewster. Sun setting, mid-70s at first pitch. 1-1 fastball low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Antico now 10 for 39 this season, hitting just above 250. The 2-1 delivery, fastball way high above the head of Antico, 3-1. Antico went 1 for 4 against Hyannis Monday. The 3-1. Pitch high, ball 4 at the chin of Antico. Checked his swing, didn't go around, and it's a 2-out base runner for the Gatemen.
It's only the first walk of the day for Cam Tringali, despite 25 balls tonight.
12, Benjamin Sims.
Almost 40% of his pitches have been out of the zone.
Benjamin Sims, the Kansas Jayhawk, steps in from the left side. First pitch. Runner going, shows bunt, pulls it back, throw down to second, not in time. Antico steals his 2nd bag of the year. He's now 2 for 3, and he's in scoring position for Sims with 2 down. Sims flew out to Al Solari in center field his first time up in the 2nd inning. Tringali works on the first base side of the rubber. The 1-0. Line drive, base hit, center field. Antico being waved around third. The throw from Solari bounces down the first base line. Antico's safe. but Sems is caught off the bag at first. Quick snap throw from Vogt, the catcher, but it's an RBI single for Benjamin Sems to make it 2-0 Gatemen at the end of the top of the fourth. We're going to keep it right here. Addison Van Patten's with Jacob Teeter near the dugout.
Hey, I want to talk to you about Teeter's home run just now. Now, I was talking to him. He said that he knew it was going out of the park as soon as he heard the crack of the bat. He had a hunch even before when he heard it come off the pitch. And Cam Guangarena here in the dugout actually called it before he went even up to bat. He said he's on a streak and that if he hits it out of the park right now, someone owes him Chipotle. Throwing it to you guys.
Thanks, Addison. It was a no-doubter. As soon as that ball left the bat, you knew it was getting over the fence. The question was it going to stay fair? And it never hooked. It stayed fair by several feet. That home run gave the Gatemen a 1-0 lead. Sems comes through with a big RBI single, just a little lazy turning first, so he gets caught off first to end the inning, but it's 2-0 Gatemen as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Ball just makes a different sound when you know it's going to be a home run. And boy, did that make a home run sounding sound, I guess. We haven't heard it much this year, now only 4 times. Gatemen, not a power hitting team. Only 4 home runs this year. That's near the bottom of the CCBL.
Joseph Barron back out for his second inning of work out of the pen. TJ Collette, Gage Workman, and Tyler Gentry. 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for Brewster here in the bottom of the fourth. Collette grounded out to Benjamin Sems, the shortstop, his first time up. First pitch, popped him up, foul out of play down the third base line. 0-1. TJ Collette's been one of the hottest bats in the Brewster lineup. 308 hitter coming into today. Couple of doubles, 3 home runs. As he skies that one into shallow right. Baker going back, called off by the right fielder Otsuka, who makes the catch right in front of his eyes. Collette's 0 for 2, 1 away here in the fourth.
Next up, the shortstop from Arizona State, number 25, Gage Workman.
In steps Gage Workman now from the right side. Workman has one of the 2 hits for Brewster here in this ball game. First pitch, off speed at the knees for strike 1. Workman singled to lead off the second, made it to second on a pass ball. 0-1, chopped toward third. McLean scoops, throws to first in time. 2 away here in the fourth, and it's been 5 up, 5 down for Joseph Barron.
Joseph Barron continues to impress. He works quickly, he works efficiently, but when he's on, well, you just know it.
5'10" lefty out of East Stroudsburg University. Swing and a miss on a fastball there, 0-1 to Gentry. Barron only 7 appearances, 6 starts for East Stroudsburg this past season. 3-1 with a save is the 0-1. Just misses low, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2.67 ERA. Only gave up 8 earned runs in 27 innings pitched. The 1-1, low in the dirt, 2-1. What might even be more impressive is the control. 3 walks, 25 strikeouts for the Warriors this past spring. 2-1 to Workman. Sliced down the left field line, foul. 2-2. He was probably 3 or 4 feet away from a double down the left field line. The 2-2. Popped him up. Shallow center. Ward a few steps in. Now sprints in and makes the catch on one knee. 3 up, 3 down again for Barron. 6 up, 6 down in his 2 innings of relief. We head to the 5th. Gatemen lead 2-0. We'll be right back in the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. Hashtag Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
We head to the 5th here in Brewster. 2-0, the Gatemen lead over the Brewster Whitecaps. And before we start this 5th inning, let's send it to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, guys. I just caught up with Tora Otsuka from University of San Diego, and he was talking to me about his ACL surgery he had a year ago. He just hit the year mark, and yes, he still has that brace on. He said that he is about to be due to get it off, but he said he's not mentally there yet. Now, he is playing in the summer and decided to be here with the Gatemen all summer long, but he says he may keep his brace on a little bit longer than was required just for his mental security. Now, he's planning on staying with us all summer and is excited to get back to USD in the fall, but he is still being safe about his knee. Throwing it to you guys.
Thanks, Addison. 2-0 Gatemen, top of the 5th. Otsuka due up here in the 5th. Matt McLean leads it off. Otsuka will bat behind him. Braden Ward in the hole. 8-9 hitters for the Gatemen here in the 5th. Otsuka hasn't had a bad summer. 5 for 17 on his summer, hitting around 300. McLean steps in from the right side, coming off his big 4 RBI day yesterday. First pitch from Tringali, chopped left side, picked up by the third baseman Castanon. Throw to first in time, 1 away. And here comes Toro Otsuka, and well, we'll see if we get a pitching change before then, or we're just getting a mound visit. I think we're going to get a pitching change here with 1 down. In the 5th, we will. We'll see who the new pitcher is. Gatemen up 2-0. We'll be right back in the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Shop from home year-round on gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade, power like a pro.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape. South Coast Health Operators of Charlton Memorial, St. Luke's, and Toby Hospitals delivers an unmatched combination of clinical excellence with a personal touch. They are proud to serve as Southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island's only not-for-profit health system, as well as the region's largest employer. South Coast Healthcare, plus something more.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
One out, top of the 5th here in Brewster, 2-0. The Gatemen lead over the Whitecaps. Pitching change for Brewster. Seth Lonsway is the new pitcher. And he had an excellent freshman campaign with Ohio State. in the spring. First appearance for the Whitecaps here this summer. First pitch to Ward, striking the inside corner, 0-1. Excuse me, Toro Tsuka. Then Einhole up for the Gatemen. Braden Ward right next to us, to our right on deck. The 0-1. On the inside corner for strike 2. Lonsway, 6'2", 195-pound lefty. Just finished up his redshirt freshman campaign with the Buckeyes. 17 appearances, all starts for Ohio State. 8-4 with a 3.7 ERA. 0-2 fastball roped and caught by the second baseman Bliss. Barely had the jump, did a little skip to catch that ball. 2 down here in the 5th.
Not quite as impressive as the Darren Baker catch, but that was just because it was hit right to him.
Hard hit ball. That ball 3 or 4 feet to either side, and that's a base hit into right field. Braden Ward, the leadoff hitter now, trying to keep the inning alive for the Gatemen here in the 5th, up 2-0. First pitch from Lonsway. Breaking ball low, 1-0.
Lonsway pitched in 92 innings this season for the Buckeyes and only gave up 3 home runs. Keeps the ball in the ballpark.
The 1-0, fastball. Ward went golfing, down low, 1-1. Struck out 126 in those 92 and a third innings pitched. Impressive stuff from Lonsway. The 1-1 check swing foul. Back into the Brewster dugout down the third base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ward. Lonsway works with fastball curveball. 1-2 breaking ball misses just. The 2-2 breaking ball fouled off of Ward's back foot. Will stay at 2-2. Fastball has some zip to it. It'll come in around 91, but from the left side, you'll take it. Ward 1 for 2 today. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball low. Count runs full. Ward now 10 for 30 to start his summer with the Gatemen, hitting .333. The 3-2 offering. Popped him up. Left center field. Auerbach ranges over, and he's called off by Solari, the center fielder. He makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, go the Gatemen in the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Wareham leads 2-0. We'll be right back in the Gatemen Baseball.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings to boats. Village Signs has proudly served southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza, head on over for pickup or let them deliver to you.
Beat the heat and join us at Waterways, a water experience unlike any other this side of the bridge. Open daily, head over to the water park on Route 28, the Cranberry Highway.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Gatemen 2, Whitecaps nothing. Bottom of the fifth, we go here in Brewster. Tyler Hardman, Justin Vogt, Ryan Bliss. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Brewster here in the fifth. Joseph Baronsday is done on the mound for the Gatemen. Brandon Fott, your new pitcher. First pitch from the righty. Fastball popped up, foul territory out of play. Down the first base line, 0-1. So the book is closed on Barron. 2 innings pitched, perfect. No hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Again, the starter Gates went 2 innings pitched. Gave up a couple of hits, but no runs. And now a check swing. He went around 0-2 and a ball in the dirt to Tyler Hardman. And Brandon Fott has been excellent for the Gatemen this summer. 2 appearances, 8 innings pitched. The 0-2 delivery, fastball high, popped him up again, foul. We'll stay at 0-2. 8 innings pitched, 2 hits given up, no runs, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. Fott earned a win in his last appearance. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Fott's first strikeout of the afternoon. And that Gatemen strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area.
So this is the third game that we're seeing Brandon Fott pitch in. And the difference between the first 2, I mean, they were equally as impressive. But in the second outing, he threw his changeup, which he didn't do in his first game.
First pitch, fastball high. 1-0 to Justin Vogt.
He says he likes throwing that changeup, especially to left-handed batters.
1-0. Misses low and in. 2 balls and no strikes.
Face back-to-back righties here.
Roxon fires the 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0. Again, we haven't seen Fott fall behind a lot this summer. Only 1 walk. 3-0 is rare. The pitch, way high and in. 4-pitch walk to Justin Vogt, and in steps the 9-hole Ryan Bliss.
That's even more rare. A 3-0 count, a 4-pitch walk.
The second baseman from Auburn, number 13, Ryan Bliss.
Ryan Bliss steps into center stage. Lined out to center his first time up. Hard hit ball, but straight to Braden Ward in center. First pitch to him. Fastball in the inside corner for strike 1. Bliss, the second baseman, playing in his first game with Brewster tonight. The 0-1. Paints the outside corner at the knees, 0-2. Fott likes to work quickly. Bliss trying to throw him off. Steps out, now back in. The 0-2. Fastball misses just low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Brewster doesn't have a hit since the second inning. The 1-2. Curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, that's a filthy pitch from Fott, 2 away.
Wow, that was nasty. Pulling the string and dialing it back. Completely baffling Ryan Bliss.
Number 29 from Alabama, Brett.
And now Gatemen pitching has retired 11 of the last 12 Whitecaps. The one they didn't is on first. Justin Vogt with the walk. In steps the top of the order, Brett Auerbach. The pitch. Low in the dirt, good block from Guangarena. 1-0. You said it. Fott has that changeup. He'll go with the fastball, the breaking ball, and the changeup. Haven't seen it much here in his first inning. Fastball misses high, 2-0.
He doesn't like throwing against right-handed batters, and unlike the Wareham batting order, Brewster has a lot of right-handed batters.
Throw over to first, diving back safely is Vogt. 2-0 Gatemen, bottom 5. 2 outs, Vogt on first. Auerbach bats from the right side, trying to keep the inning alive for Brewster. The 2-0. Fastball right down Main Street, 2-1. Auerbach today, 0 for 2. Got robbed of a base hit up the middle his last time up. Darren Baker with a diving catch. 2-1, high and away, 3 balls and a strike. Fott works on the first base side of the rubber. Checks first, and now throws over. Vogt back safely. Vogt not a big threat to steal. 0 for 1 this summer. And really doesn't have a lead over there at first base. Couple of steps. The 3-1. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 2. Count runs full. Auerbach, a .321 hitter coming into tonight. His 9 hits, second most in this Brewster lineup today. But again, 0 for 2. Flew out to Warden center field, lined out to Baker's last time up. The 3-2 pitch, low and away, ball 4. So both base runners for the Whitecaps here in the 5th, walks. We've gone strikeout, walk. And pitching coach Jim Lawler will come out and talk to Fott.
Something we're not used to seeing from Brandon Fott, command issues. 2 walks tonight, coming into today with just 1 in 8 innings.
Jim Lawler in his 6th year with the Gatemen as pitching coach. Quick talk with Brandon Fott on the mound.
Even at Bellarmine this year, didn't have the best ERA, not one you'd write home about, 4.03. But in 38 innings, he only walked 14. It's not a lot. Somebody who you usually trust to find his spots.
Al Solari to the plate now. 1 for 2 today, singled in the first inning, popped out to Baker at second base in the 3rd. And he's been massively struggling as he takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 12 in his last 4 games is Solari, including 0 for 6 in the doubleheader at Katuitt on Sunday. 0-1 breaking ball, low, 1 ball and 1 strike. The Whitecaps haven't played since Sunday. Off day Monday, rained out yesterday. Finally back in action here on Wednesday. The 1-1 fastball at the knees for strike 2. Fott really hitting his spot there in the outside corner. First and second, 2 outs for the Whitecaps here in the 5th. Gatemen lead 2-0. The 1-2 to Solari. Fastball fouled off, out of play behind home plate. We'll stay at 1-2. Solari, the Tennessee Volunteer, hit .357 for Tennessee this past spring. The 1-2 from Fott, breaking ball, chopped foul down the third base line. And we'll do it all over again. Solari, 70 hits with Tennessee this past spring. 13 doubles, 11 homers. He has power. 1-2 pitch, fouled right back into the mid of Guangarena, strike 3. Good job by Kim Guangarena to hold on to it. 3rd strikeout of the inning for Fott, and that strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney. and the New Bedford area. 2-0 Gatemen. We head to the 6th. We'll be right back in the Gatemen Baseball Network.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
Top 6 we go here in Brewster. 2-0, the Gatemen lead over the Whitecaps. Darren Baker, Jacob Teeter, Adrian Del Castillo, the 2-3-4 hitters due up for Wareham here in the 6th. Seth Lonsway, the lefty from Ohio State, back out on the mound for the Whitecaps. Baker steps in from the left side. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch to him, shows bunt, pulls it back, pitch inside, 1-0. Baker came into tonight's ball game, a .333 hitter, tied for the third best average in the Cape Cod Baseball League. 1-0, he fouls off the bunt that time. 1 ball and 1 strike, and he's tied for third with the man on deck, Jacob Teeter. Baker and Teeter both .333 hitters coming into tonight. The 1-1 offering from Lonsway. Breaking ball on the inside corner for strike 2. Bent Baker's back, and he nods, knowing that was a good pitch. The 1-2 delivery. Fastball fouled off. Baker a little bit late on it. Count stays 1-2. And well, Baker and Teeter both came in .333 hitters. Baker's over 2 today. Teeter's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss on a big breaking ball there. Strikeout number 1 for Lonsway. Baker's now 0 for 3, 1 down here in the 6th. Gatemen still lead 2-0, and Teeter steps in.
Baker has a tendency to pull the ball against left-handed pitching. So he's made it a focus of his to go opposite field against left-handers. A series of good pitches from Lonsway, though.
First pitch to Teeter, down low in the dirt, 1-0. It's been the Jacob Teeter Show today. 2 of Wareham's 4 hits, including a solo bomb in the 4th. Ball was launched way out of here. The 1-0. Down low, below the knees, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now 6 for his last 7.
6 for his last 7. His 5th multi-hit game. 2-0 pitch. Low and away, 3-0. Now riding a 5-game hit streak, has reached in 10 straight. And to add one more note to that, he's 14 for his last 28, hitting .500. 3-0 right down Main Street, 3-1. The solo home run in the 4th was his first home run of the year, 6th RBI of the season. Both of the Gatemen runs came in that 4th inning. RBI single from Benjamin Sems later in the inning made it 2-0. 3-1 fastball high at the chin of Teeter. Ball 4, and he reaches for the 3rd time today.
How do you pitch to somebody who's batting .500?
Adrian.
Guess you don't.
That's one way to do it. Pitch around him. Lansway will try to get the inning-ending double play ground ball now. Adrian Del Castillo's 0 for 2. First pitch to him. Fastball misses away, 1-0. Again, Teeter started 0 for 10 this summer. And now 14 for his last 28. The 1-0 offering to the Miami Hurricane. Fastball in the outside corner for strike one. Del Castillo struck out to end the first inning, grounded out to Bliss at second base in the fourth. The 1-1, just below the knees of Del Castillo. 2 balls and 1 strike. Del Castillo, the designated hitter today for manager Jerry Weinstein. Cam Guangarena doing the catching. The 2-1 slapped foul down the third base line, and it sounded like a broken bat. And Del Castillo says, yep. Gets a new one from Cam Guangarena on deck. And didn't completely break. Cam Guangarena is going to swing it on deck, and then he'll go and pick up the stick he just had from Del Castillo. The 2-2, breaking ball in the dirt. Del Castillo didn't go around on the check swing, 3-2. It really is a filthy breaking ball from Lansway. Main reason he had 126 strikeouts in 92 innings at Ohio State. 1 down, Teeter on first, top of the 6th. The 3-2. Hit pretty well into right center field. Will it get down? It will. Del Castillo's going to try to turn it into a double. The throw into second is not in time. Del Castillo has his second double of the summer. Teeter moves to third. And it's second and third with only 1 down for Cam Guangarena.
Del Castillo, not somebody who's known for his speed. He has power to the gap, showing it off there, but that was cut off nicely by Gentry out in right field, and Del Castillo really having to get on his horse to get to that second base bag. Lost his helmet in the process.
Cam Guangarena 0 for 2 today. Puts one in the air in the medium depth anywhere in the outfield grass. We'll see if Teeter tries to score. Not really a lot of speed on the base pass right now for the Gatemen. Guangarena struck out in the second, struck out in the fourth. First pitch to him. Fouled off the mitt of Vogt, 0-1. Guangarena trying to snap now an 0 for 8 stretch. He was 0 for his last 6 coming into tonight's ball game. Guangarena, kind of that straight up stance from the left side, bat waving above his back shoulder. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes the ball in the dirt. 1-1. And now Jerry Weinstein's going to come talk to Cam Guangarena as Guangarena stepped out. Let's see if Guangarena tries to lay down a squeeze bunt here, even though I doubt it with Teeter's speed on third. The 1-1, fastball low. Guangarena didn't show bunt that time, 2-1.
And also, Guangarena's lack of speed out of the box. I don't think it'd make too much sense.
Curious why he showed bunt on the 0-1 pitch. The 2-1. Fastball in the outside corner. Guangarena didn't like the call. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's Mark Chamberlain calling the balls and strikes tonight. Teeter on third, Del Castillo on second after the double. One down, top of the sixth. Gatemen lead 2-0, trying to add to it. Both these teams 6-5-1 this season. Gatemen tied for first in the West. Brewster third in the East. The 2-2. Curveball high. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Guangarena 3 RBIs this summer. Now the 3-2. Fastball high and away, ball 4. Guangarena walks, loads the bases for Mike Antico.
Well, this is the one Achilles heel you could point to with Lansway. He averaged just under 6 walks per 9 innings this season at Ohio State. Ideally, you want to get that down. You don't really blame him because it was his first season, and boy, does he have good stuff, but misses out of the zone a lot.
In steps Mike Antico. The one positive about the walk is it opens up the double play. Lefty on lefty matchup, the pitch. Fastball way high above the head of Antico, 1-0. Two runs on 5 hits thus far for Wareham. Couple of walks here in the 6th have loaded the bases. The pitch, swing and a miss. Antico way late on a fastball. 1-1. Antico 0 for 1 with a walk today. Flew out to Solari in center field his first time up. Walked his last time up in the 4th. The 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, another fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Teeter on third, Del Castillo on second, Guangarena on first. Lansway sets the 1-2. Fastball at the knees, strike 3. Antico didn't lift the bat off his shoulder. Second strikeout of the inning for Lansway. And it's up to Benjamin Sems to try to add to this 2-0 lead.
From Kansas, number 12, Benjamin Sems.
Sems 1 for 2, delivered an RBI single his last time up in the 4th. He's now 8 for 25 to begin his summer. Another lefty on lefty matchup, as we'll see all throughout this Gatemen lineup. First pitch to him, swing and a miss on a fastball. 0-1, and now Lansway just blowing fastballs by these Gatemen hitters. Curious to see how often he goes back to that curveball now that Antico couldn't catch up to the fastball. Sems was late on that one. Lansway sets at the letters. The 0-1. Fastball high at the eyes. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Inning began with a strikeout of Baker. Teeter walked, Del Castillo doubled. Guangarena then walked, and Mike Antico struck out looking to bring up Benjamin Sems. The 1-1. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. Sems doesn't have picked up his first RBI his last time up. Didn't have an RBI coming into this game. Trying to add to the 2-0 lead. Lansway sets on the third base side of the rubber. The 1-2. Fastball foul tipped back into the caging behind home plate. We'll do it all over again.
Sems mad at himself that he missed that.
Swung just under it. The 1-2. Breaking ball chopped toward third. Castanon picks it up, throws to first in time. Lonsway gets out of the bases loaded jam. No runs on one hit. Bases left juiced in the sixth for the Gatemen. We head to the bottom of the sixth, 2-0, the Wareham lead. We'll be right back in the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
We head to the bottom of the sixth here in Brewster, 2-0. The Gatemen lead over the Brewster Whitecaps. Brandon fought back out for his second inning of relief here in the sixth. Marcos Castanon, TJ Collette, and Gage Workman, 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for Brewster here in the sixth. Castanon 0 for 2 today. First pitch from Fott. Misses low and in, 1-0. Wareham left the bases loaded in the top half of the inning. Just one hit, a couple of walks loaded the bases as that one's grounded towards short. Sems charges, gloves, throws to first in time. One away here in the sixth, and that brings up the DH, TJ Collette.
Next up, the designated hitter.
Collette 0 for 2 today. Grounded out to Sems at shortstop, his first time up. Flew out to Otsuka in right field. Shallow right field, his last time up. Came in 2 today, 6 for his last 14. A hit in 4 straight games. First pitch flared out into left, but Antico barely has to move. 3 steps to his right, makes the catch. 2 away here in the sixth, and Brandon Fott needed a quick inning, and that's what he's getting thus far.
So far he is. Fired one in on the hands of Collette, just fisted it out to left field. Shows off the power that Collette has.
Gage Workman, the batter now. Steps in from the left side. First pitch, a fastball at the knees for strike 1. Workman 1 for 2. Led off the second with a single. Grounded out to McLean at third base his last time up. And the 0-1 delivery. Shows bunt and bunts it foul behind the dish. Fought ahead in the count 0-2. Workman now just 1 for his last 11. He's 1 for his last 9 in his last 4 games coming into this contest. The 0-2, fastball just misses. Maybe a little outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2, fouled off down the third base line. We'll do it all over again. And I apologize, since Workman singled in the second, he's 2 for his last 11. Shortstop today for the Whitecaps has shown a little bit of power this summer. A couple of doubles and a homer in his 9 hits. The strikeout has been an issue. He struck out in 9 of 12 games. The 1-2 offering. Misses high and away, 2-2. Workman stands at 6'4". The 2-2. Misses just away once again. Count runs full, 3-2, and now Fott's going to have to give Workman something to hit unless he wants to give him a free bag. The 3-2. Fastball just misses. Mark Chamberlain not extending that outside corner at all, and it's a 2-out walk to bring up Tyler Gentry.
I mean, that's not what you want now if you're facing a hitter that's struggling as bad as Workman is. Fott continues to struggle to find the zone.
First pitch to Gentry. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, 0-1. Fortunately for Fott, Gentry struggling more. Now just 4 for 38 on the season. Flew out to center his last time up. Swing and a miss there on another breaking ball, 0-2. Walked his first time up in the second, his third walk of the year. Fott checks first. Now throws over. Diving back safely is Workman. Workman a little bit of a threat to steal. 2 for 3 this summer. Gentry hit .310 for Alabama. Trying to snap out of a slump. 0-2 breaking ball misses. Just low. Maybe a little inside. 1-2.
Not only did he bat .310, he led Alabama in almost every offensive category. Batting average, home runs, RBIs.
13 homers, 42 RBIs. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on a fastball up high. 4th strikeout for Fott, and it ends the 6th inning. The Gatemen lead 2-0, and instead of a break, we're going to keep it right here, and we'll send it to Addison Van Patten near the dugout.
Hey guys, I want to talk to you about pitching coach Jim Lawler. Now, we all know that he is a crowd favorite, but what you don't know is he's pretty handy with his idea. Say to Brandon is after he came out of the inning in the 5th, Brandon didn't feel too good about his inning, and when he came out, he walked him over to the Gatorade jug, and he said, "Put your hands under here." He had him run cold water over his hands and effectively wash his hands and wash his face, and said everything that he did in that inning is now gone. So he's going to come out of the next inning and have a great inning. Sending it back to you guys.
And a great inning indeed for Fott. Besides for the 2-out walk, gets his 4th strikeout to end the inning, and got an easy ground out and a line out to begin the inning. Keep the score 2-0 heading into the 7th.
Are you superstitious?
A little bit.
You're a little stitious?
I wouldn't say I'm superstitious, but I'm a little stitious.
Little stitious?
8-9-1 due up for the Gatemen here in the 7th. Matt McLean, Toro Tsuka, Braden Ward. New pitcher for the Whitecaps here in the 7th as well. William McKay will be the new pitcher. So Lonsway's day is done. He goes an inning and 2/3. Gives up just 1 hit, no runs. The walk was a little bit of an issue, walked 2, but also struck out 2. And now McKay will try to get through the 7th for the Whitecaps. Matt McLean will lead it off for the Gatemen. Well, if you're going to face part of the order, this is not a bad part of the order to face for McKay. As the 8-9-1 hitters, McLean, Otsuka, and Ward are a combined 1 for 7. Just 2 runs on 5 hits thus far for the Gatemen. However, Wareham pitching has been absolutely fantastic. McKay, 6 foot, 195-pound righty, transferring to Central Florida in the fall. He's already transferred to Central Florida. He did not play for the Knights this past season. And now Matt McLean steps into center stage. First pitch, catches the inside corner, 0-1.
He played for Polk a couple seasons ago.
The 0-1 misses down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Has the submarine delivery. He'll go way down low.
He went from the University of Florida to Polk College to Central Florida.
The 1-1. Softly grounded left side, charging is the shortstop Workman, and it goes under his glove. Gonna guess that'll be an E6. McLean reaches on the error. Leadoff base runner here in the 7th for the Gatemen.
Workman just bobbled it, had to charge, but on the transfer, couldn't quite make that clean transfer.
No ruling yet on the hit or the error. Otsuka's going to show bunt here early. Pull it back, take a ball inside, 1-0, and now they give the error to the shortstop Workman. His 3rd error of the summer. Brewster's 13th error as a team. Otsuka 0 for 2 today. Now 5 for 18 on the summer. A lefty shows bunt. The pitch, and he whiffs at the bunt. Excuse me, foul tips it behind home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Wonder if it's more difficult to bunt against the submarine pitcher. Might be worth asking.
I think it might be more difficult to hit, period, against a submarine pitcher. Hard to pick up on the release. McKay sets at the belt. The 1-1. Chopped off the front foot of Otsuka. 1-2. Otsuka grounded out to Hardman at first, his first time up. Lined out to Bliss at second base his last time up in the 5th. Hard hit ball. Put the barrel to the bat. But unfortunately straight to the Tennessee Volunteer over there at second base. McKay checks first. The 1-2 just misses. Low, maybe a little bit outside. 2-2. Wareham 6-5-1 coming into this contest. Brewster 6-5-1. Different divisions. The 2-2. Runner going, and Otsuka chops it fouled on the first base line. We'll stay at 2-2. That was a defense swing there from Otsuka.
Looked like he tried to pull it down the first base line. Almost like a drag bunt, but a swing.
Pitch ended up riding in on him a lot more than he thought. Wareham tied for first in the West. Brewster 3rd in the East. Despite both teams having 6-5-1 records. The 2-2 offering. Down low, gets past the catcher Vogt, and McLean moves up 90 feet to second base. Count now full to Toru Otsuka.
Otsuka immediately looked back at the dugout as McLean advanced to second base. Didn't even attempt to wave on McLean. I mean, I guess it was pretty clearly behind Vogt, but usually you see a batter wave on or say stop. No.
They call it a pass ball. McKay sets and deals the 3-2. Ground ball right side. Bliss gloves, throws to first in time. McLean moves up 90 feet, and that's where the pass ball comes into play, because instead of that possibly being a double play ball, it's a runner on third and Braden Ward has a sacrifice fly opportunity. Ward, the Washington Husky, 1 for 3 today. Singled in the third, sandwiched between a strikeout in the first and a pop out to Solari in center field. His last time up in the fifth. McKay sets at the belt, the pitch. Low and inside, McLean's going to come to the plate. Vogt will not even get there before McLean scores easily. 3-0 Gatemen on another passed ball.
Boy. Vogt couldn't do anything about the last two. Well, first one more so than that one.
One and 0 to Ward, the pitch. Grounded fouled on the first base line, 1-1. Take you around the league a little bit here in the seventh. Katuitt up 1-0 on Orleans. Chatham and Bourne still scoreless. And Hyannis up 3-0 on Falmouth, going for their second victory of the year. The 1-1. Chopped right back to the pitcher, McKay. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cal Berkeley, number 11.
Darren Baker steps into center stage. He's 0 for 3 today. Struck out his last time up in the sixth. Grounded out to short in the third, popped out to short in the first. First pitch, hard hit, ground ball up the middle in a center field for a base hit. Darren Baker has a 2-out single here in the seventh, and that'll bring up Jacob Teeter.
Baker just staying low on the pitch, something he does very well. You know, he doesn't have a level swing, but he's a great contact hitter because he stays down on the ball.
And in steps Jacob Teeter. First pitch to the lefty. Misses outside, 1-0. Teeter 2 for 2 with a walk. Singled in the first. Solo home run in the fourth. An absolute moonshot over the right field wall. Walked his last time up in the sixth. The 1-0. Catches the outside corner, 1-1. Teeter now 6 for his last 7, the hottest hitter in the Gatemen lineup right now. And unless someone's somehow 7 for 7, the hottest hitter in the Cape Cod Baseball League. 1-1, right down Main Street, 1-2.
I'd say doubtful.
If you want to extend that, he's hitting .500, 14 for 28 in his last 9 games. This being the 9th game. And now on a 5-game hit streak. Baker leads off first, the 1-2. Misses outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gatemen 3, Whitecaps nothing. Top of the 7th, 2 down. Let's see if Baker maybe takes off, tries to get in scoring position. McKay sets on the first base side of the rubber. The 2-2 runner going, pitch grounded softly toward third. Castanon picks it up, throws to first, in time. 1 run on 1 hit, an error. 1 left on base for the Gatemen in the top of the 7th. Let's stretch here in Brewster. 3-0 the Gatemen lead. We head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back in the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
7-8-9 due up for the Whitecaps here in the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Hardman, Justin Vogt, Ryan Bliss. Brandon Fott back out of the mound for the Gatemen. 3rd inning of relief. First pitch, a curveball in there for a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. 3-0, Wareham over Brewster. The Gatemen now 9 outs away from a victory. Hardman 0 for 2 today, the 0-1. Fastball checked his swing. He did not go around. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hardman lined out to Benjamin Sims at shortstop in the 2nd inning. Diving catch by Sims. And now he checks his swing and a breaking ball. This time he does go around. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Struck out swinging in the 5th. Is the first batter Fott faced. And now Hardman calls time, trying to get Fott out of his groove.
Fott was ready to go. He was halfway in his windup.
Sets and deals the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses inside. Wow, Hardman did a full 180, had his back to Fott, and that pitch just missed. The 2-2. Foul tipped. Back into the netting behind home plate. Just 2 hits thus far for Brewster here in the 7th. They haven't had a hit since the 2nd inning. Their only base runners have been walks. 3 walks issued by Fott. The 2-2. Hard ground ball left side. Sims gobbles, throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 7th, and that'll bring up Justin Vogt.
Next up, the catcher from Maryland, number 43, Justin
Vogt 0 for 1 with a walk today. Struck out in the 2nd inning, walked in the 5th. Doing the catching tonight for the Whitecaps. First pitch to him. Breaking ball at the knees for strike 1. Vogt playing in just his 6th game of the summer for Brewster. He's reached in 4 or 5 games played. 0-1 misses inside, 1-1. Just 2 hits. He's now 2 for 10 on this season. 1-1. Fastball fouled off behind home plate, 1-2. One of his 2 hits, a solo shot. Solo home run in a 3-0 win at Hyannis on June 17th. The 1-2 from Fott. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball down low, strike 3. Strikeout number 5 for Brandon Fott. And that strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area.
When we say Brandon Fott takes 0 time on the mound, we mean it. Before that pitch, he had to get off of the mound to get the ball, and as soon as he hopped back on the rubber, he was ready to go.
First pitch down low, 1-0 to Ryan Bliss. So the 3 walks uncharacteristic from Fott, but the 5 strikeouts, definitely what we've seen from him thus far. 1-0 misses inside, in and out of the glove of Guangarena. 2-0. Bliss in his first game with Brewster tonight, 0 for 2. Lined out to Ward in center field his first time up. Hard hit ball. The 2-0. Ground ball left side. McLean can't get there, and now he does. Picks it up, throws to first in time. Pretty play from Matt McLean. 3 up, 3 down in the 7th. We head to the 8th. Gatemen lead 3-0. Jonah Karp will have your play-by-play when we come back in the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
Top of the 8th inning, Adrian Del Castillo, Cam Guangarena, and Mike Antico, the 3-2 up. New pitcher in for Brewster, Sean Fisher. 4th pitcher today used for the Whitecaps. Wareham up 3-0. 6 hits today for the Gatemen, only 2 for Brewster. First pitch from Fisher, taken at the knees for strike 1. Adrian Del Castillo, 1 for 3, with a double in the 6th inning. The pitch, taken right down the heart of the plate. 0-2. 4th time this season, Sean Fisher has taken the mound for Brewster. That's tied for the most on the team. A 1.68 earned run average. The 0-2 fouled off and into the stands. A line drive shot right into the stands and into the bushes.
Thank God it was bushes and not people, because that ball was a rocket. No one was getting out of the way of that thing.
The 0-2. Check swing taken downstairs. Check down to third. He didn't go, says the third base umpire, James Fonseca. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cam Guangarena on deck. The pitch. Nubbed foul right behind home plate. We'll do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sean Fisher, native of Maryland and a rising junior at Maryland. The 1-2. Taken inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Didn't have the nicest of seasons for the Terrapins this year, an ERA of 6.9. 29 innings pitched. Chopped, foul down the first base line, 2-2.
Yeah, 30 innings pitched. Opponents hit .336 against the lefty.
He settled into a groove in his 3 outings for the Whitecaps this year. Only 1 earned run in 5 1/3 innings pitched. 2 strikeouts. The pitch downstairs to Adrian Del Castillo. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's a native of Parsonsburg, Maryland. 6'1", 220-pound left-handed pitcher. Laced Out to left field, charging at it is Auerbach, makes the catch as he's drifting over toward the line to retire Adrian Del Castillo for the first out of the 8th inning, 1 away.
Unfortunate for Del Castillo there. That ball hung in the air just a bit too long because that was slicing toward the line. Auerbach never stopped. He had to keep going the whole time toward that left field line. And Del Castillo will probably finish his day just 1 for 4 despite hitting a couple of balls hard.
First pitch now to Cam Guangarena. Takes a weird swing. Swings right through a pitch, nothing in 1.
So it was like he checked his swing, and then once he realized he was around, just finished it off.
Missed all of it, the 0-1. Taken downstairs, 1-1. Guangarena, a strikeout victim twice tonight, both times swinging. He's 0 for 2. Reach base on a walk in the 6th, the 1-1. Taken at the knees and over the inside corner, 1-2.
I just don't think he's seeing the ball very well right now. 0 for his last 8 with the walk.
The 1-2. On the inside corner, strike 3 called. Guangarena knew it. Struck out for the 3rd time tonight.
And those last couple, yeah, they were on the inside half, but they were 100% strikes, and he didn't even move the bat off his shoulder.
Nobody on base now, 2 away, top of the 8th inning. Mike Antico, the new batter. 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch. Check swing. He went around. Strike 1. Antico, a strikeout victim in the 6th. Struck out looking. The pitch. Taken downstairs. Skips under the glove of Vogt. 1-1. Antico has a stolen base in this game. Back in the 4th after his walk. The pitch. Taken downstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. The sun has settled beyond the trees along the 3rd base line. No longer in our eyes, which is nice. Shadows on the field along the left field line. Chopped right side of the infield, charging at it. Bliss, the second baseman, throws over to first. An easy toss to retire Mike Antico. A 1-2-3 inning. Gatemen go down. No runs on a hit. No runs and no hits. Nobody left on.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
The Brewster Whitecaps coming to bat in the bottom of the 8th inning, trailing the Wareham Gatemen by 3. Gatemen pitching tonight, so far pitching a shutout, 3-0. First pitch to Brett Auerbach. Sits upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Brandon Fott back on the mound for inning number 4. Struggled a little bit, but has been great for most of it. On the inside half, 1-1. 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, and 3 scoreless so far for Fott. The 1-1. Taken high and in, 2 balls and 1 strike to Auerbach. Auerbach reached on a walk, Faced Fott back in the 5th inning. But he's 0 for 2 with a line out and a fly out. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out to left field, chasing Antico back, still back. He's backtracking onto the track, and he makes the catch with his back against the wall. A loud first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Auerbach retired.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Al Solari, the new batter. 1 for 3 tonight is Solari. He has one of the 2 hits for the Whitecaps tonight. Brewster hasn't tallied a hit since the 2nd inning. First pitch, waved at and missed. 0-1. Solari, the center fielder, batting 2nd for the Whitecaps. A single, a pop-out, a strikeout. His night so far. The pitch, taken below the knees, ball 1. Count 1-1. Al Solari from Houston, a rising junior at the University of Tennessee, all SEC first team. Hard hit right down to McLean, picks it up on a hop, fires the first, low throw, picked out of the dirt by the first baseman, Jacob Teeter. 2nd out.
Next up, the third baseman.
McLean hasn't been tested much over at third. This is his 2nd start over at third base, but that was the 3rd ball hit pretty sharply at him today, and he's made all 3 plays.
Marcus Caston on the new batter. Steps up to the plate. 0 for 3. And with nobody on base and 2 away in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch from Fott. Sits downstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. A pop out, a strikeout, and a ground out. 0 for 3. Caston on. The 1-0. Up and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Fott falls behind. Castanon had a great at-bat in the 1st inning. Made J.P. Gates work. J.P. Gates starting today for Wareham. Went 2 innings deep. Pitch low and in, 3 balls and no strikes. Fott pitched a 1-2-3 7th inning. Nobody on base, 2 away. The pitch on the inside 3rd. 3 balls and 1 strike. TJ Collette on deck. He's 0 for 3. The only hits, Solari and Workman. Popped up in the air. That's going to stay in the infield, but will it stay in fair ground? Jacob Teeter under it, and the first baseman makes the catch just in fair territory and to the right of the first base bag. Another 1-2-3 inning for Brandon Fott. He's pitched 4, and we're through 8. 8 scoreless innings for Gatemen pitching. And Wareham has a 3-0 lead after 8. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
Carson Coleman, the new pitcher in for the Brewster Whitecaps, trying to keep this a 3-0 deficit as we enter the top of the 9th inning. Bottom third of the order for the Gatemen coming up. Benjamin Semmes, Matt McLean, Tora Otsuka. Carson Coleman, a University of Kentucky Wildcat, taken in the 33rd round by the Tampa Bay Rays this past draft. They'll step in against Benjamin Sims, who's 1 for 3 tonight. A flyout, a single, and then he was retired caught stealing back in the 4th inning. And a ground out. Does have an RBI. Pitch. Upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. 3-0 Gatemen. Wareham looking for their 2nd straight victory after dropping 3 straight. Pitch downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes to Sims. Meanwhile, the Whitecaps haven't tallied a victory in, well, a week. Last win came back on, well, last Wednesday. Hard hit through the right side of the infield and through for a base hit. Picked up in right field by Gentry. Tosses it back into second. Benjamin Sims. Now 2 for 4.
Second multi-hit game of the season for Sims, and his first since his first game played at BC High against Dwight East, 2nd game of the year.
Matt McLean, the new batter, he's looking for his first hit tonight. Reached on an error in the 7th. Runner at first, nobody out, top of the 9th. Pitch skips in front of Vogt. He backhands it, keeping Benjamin Sims at first base. 1 ball and no strikes. McLean 0 for 3 after going 2 for 4 against Hyannis with a 3-run homer. The pitch downstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. Coleman from Lexington, Kentucky. Rising senior at the University of Kentucky. 6'2", 190 pounds, right-handed pitcher, right-on-right matchup. Taken low, 3 balls, no strikes. Coleman pitched for Brewster last year, appeared in 9 games, made 1 save. Led the Cape with an ERA of 0.90 in 10 innings of work. The pitch on the inside corner, 3-1. A 5.14 ERA this season at Kentucky in 27 innings. Brewster swept by Catuit in a doubleheader on Sunday. That was the last time they played. Pitch right down Broadway, 3-2. They were supposed to play Falmouth yesterday, everyone getting rained out. Both these teams entering the contest at 6-5-1 on the season. 2 different spots in their respective standings. Runner takes off, fouled off. 3-2, count holds. Wareham in first place, or tied for first with Catuit in the Western Division. Brewster in third in the East. 3-2 the count remains. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 9th inning. Gatemen on top by 3. Hard hit over the glove of the third baseman Castanon into left field. Benjamin Sims trying to go first to third. The throw cut off. And Matt McLean dives into second base. 2 in scoring position, and the Gatemen still lead by 3.
Hard hit ball from McLean. That's got to be a hit. Took a little bit of a weird hop, but Castanon didn't misplay it or anything, and Matt McLean has a hit for a 2nd straight night.
Now Carson Coleman trying to pull a rabbit out of his cap with 2 in scoring position and nobody out. Brewster pitching at times can be erratic. That's been their downfall in the early season. 54 walks, that's the most in the Eastern Division. 12 hit by pitches, that's also the most in the Eastern Division. Number 9 batter Tora Otsuka steps up. Pitch taken low, 1 ball, no strikes. Otsuka 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a line out. The last win for Brewster came last Wednesday against Harwich, a 4-2 victory at Harwich. 8 hits tonight for Wareham, 3 runs across. Lifted in the air down the right field line. Gentry going over it toward the corner. He leaps. That ball is fair, and it's down. 1 run comes home. 2 runs come home for Wareham. Toro Otsuka pulls in at second base with an RBI double. 5-0.
RBIs number 3 and 4 for Otsuka on the season. That ball was really well hit. Thought it might get over for a second. It ended up one hopping over the wall for a ground rule double. And that's even though it felt this whole time like Wareham was in control, but the difference between 3-0 and 5-0 is massive. 2 huge insurance runs. And Jerry Weinstein immediately came out of the dugout and told Braden Ward, hey, we're not done. We got to get him over to third. He wants 1 more here in the 9th. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Ward lay down a bunt here.
3 straight hits off of Coleman. Still nobody out in the top of the 9th inning. 5 runs on 9 hits for the Wareham Gatemen in this contest. 2 runs home in the inning on 3. Braden Ward, the new batter. He's 1 for 4. Pop out, strikeout, ground out. And a single. Toro Otsuka off of second base, about 4 steps off the bag. He dances, Coleman looks, fires home, pitch upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Braden Ward entered this game batting .321, 9 for his first 28. 1 for 4 tonight. Coleman from the belt. Misses outside again. 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff man Ward. Braden Ward batted .321 at the University of Washington this year. 26 RBIs. Pac-12 honorable mention. Coleman taunted by Toro Otsuka on the second base bag. Steps off the rubber and resets. Now comes set at the belt. Checks the runner at second. Delivers the pitch. Downstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. Chilly night here in Brewster, Massachusetts. Wasn't always the case. When the game started, it was about 10 ticks on the Fahrenheit thermometer. Pitch right down the middle, 3-1.
Seems to be a theme when the sun goes away, it does get a little colder.
Get our stats man on that.
I don't know if that theme will hold true throughout the whole year.
3-1 the count, runner at second, 2 runs home in the inning. Pitch to Braden Ward outside, ball 4. 4th straight man to reach base for Wareham. Now there's runners on first and second, and we'll get another meeting on the mound. And that's going to be it. Carson Coleman gets the ball to start the top of the 9th inning, gives up a single, 2 doubles, and a walk. Nobody out, 2 runs home, and the 2 men on base, his responsibility. 5-0 Gatemen. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. Hashtag Morse, of course, has your back.
Now batting.
Carson Coleman had pitched 2 innings this year, hadn't given up an earned run. Exits the ball game without an out, with 2 across, 2 runners on base, and having given up a single, 2 doubles, and a walk. New pitcher in, Peyton Alford, first pitch, ripped on the ground, right side of the infield, backhanded by the first baseman Hardin, goes to second for 1, and that'll be it. Toro Otsuka goes to third base. Braden Ward retired going first to second. Darren Baker pulls in at first, 1 away.
The first baseman.
Would have been huge to get a double play ball there if you're Brewster, but no one covering first, and would have been tough to double up Baker as well. And now let's see if Jacob Teeter can bring home another run for the Gatemen and make it 6-0 before we head to the bottom of the 9th.
Teeter 2 for 3 tonight, batting just under 500 in his last 9 games. Breaking ball misses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Teeter with his first home run of the season. Came in the 4th inning. Solo shot. The pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Drew a walk in the 6th inning and grounded out to end the 7th. Swinging the hottest bat in the Cape League. This man at the plate. Runners at the corners, 1 away. The pitch. Ripped, base hit into right field. What else is new for Jacob Teeter? Another RBI. As Toro Otsuka comes home to score. Darren Baker goes to second. Jacob Teeter pulls in at first with an RBI single, and it's 6-0 Wareham.
Now batting, the designated hitter for Miami, number 7, Adrian Del Castillo.
Runners on first and second, still just 1 away. 3rd run home of the inning. Adrian Del Castillo, the new batter. Pulls it in the air, and it's going to plunk into right field for a base hit. Drops right in front of Tyler Gentry. Throw goes back into second. And Adrian Del Castillo pulls in at first with a single. Bases loaded.
Wow, what a 9th inning for the Gatemen. You come in up 3-0, obviously hoping to add an insurance run or 2, and you go single, double, 2 RBI double, walk, fielder's choice, RBI single, single. I mean, there really hasn't been a bad at-bat here in the 9th.
Cam Guangarena, the new batter, comes to bat with the bases loaded. Baker at third, Teeter at second, Del Castillo at first. First pitch, a breaking ball taken at the feet. 1 ball, no strikes. Guangarena trying to avoid the golden sombrero. He struck out 3 times tonight. Reached base on a walk in the 6th. but a chance to really crack this game open. 6-0 Gatemen. 3 runs home in the inning. The pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Peyton Alford. Trying to just get out of this inning without any more damage. The 2-0. Hits Cam Guangarena, and another run comes home for the Gatemen. Got him right on the arm. Darren Baker comes home to score. And boy, this game is starting to unravel for Brewster.
And thank goodness Cam Guangarena has the elbow guard on, because that's exactly where it hit him. Well, it's an RBI for Guangarena.
Stress the positives.
4th RBI, and 3-0 has become 7-0 rather quickly.
Waved at and missed. First pitch to Mike Antico, 0-1.
And we've seen this quite a few times from the Gatemen. Big innings, late in ball games. Been down a couple of times and come back to take the lead, and this time Wareham already up 3-0, and they add 4 runs, possibly more.
Bases loaded, still just 1 away. Popped up. Shallow center field. Solari coming in. The second baseman Bliss going out. Solari, the center fielder, makes the catch, and everyone holds. 2 away. That's a big second out. 5 hits in the inning for the Gatemen, including a walk and a hit by pitch. And Benjamin Sems, who got the inning started with a single, will now walk back into center stage with the bases loaded. Jacob Teeter at third, Adrian Del Castillo at second, Cam Guangarena at first. 7-0 Gatemen. Sems 2 for 4. First pitch from Alford. Ripped left side, under the glove of the shortstop Workman and into left field. Teeter comes home to score. Adrian Del Castillo right behind him. The throw cut off, a 2-run single for Benjamin Sems. 9-0 Gatemen.
My goodness. Benjamin Sems came into the inning 1 for 3 with an RBI, and he leaves 3 for 5 with a couple of more RBIs. 3 RBIs in the night for Sems. And what a 9th inning it's been for the Gatemen.
Cam Guangarena now at second base. Benjamin Sems with 2 singles in this inning alone. First pitch, a breaking ball to Matt McClain. Sits out of the zone, 1 ball and no strikes. 12 hits now for Wareham. 6 runs in the inning. Matt McClain doubled in this inning. Lifts it in the air out to right center field. Solari going back. Gentry going back. He looks up. It's over his head, and it one-hops the wall. Another run comes home for the Gatemen. Benjamin Sems also scores. 2 more runs come home for the Gatemen. 11-0. Matt McClain goes all the way to third. Oh, my goodness.
And McClain actually got a little lucky there. He took off for third, and Benjamin Sems was still on the third base bag. As soon as Sems finally realized he was coming, McClain was only about 4 or 5 steps away, and then the Gateman got lucky that ball trickled away.
First pitch to Tora Otsuka upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Otsuka doubled in this inning. Matt McClain has 2 extra base hits in the 9th inning, after starting his night 0 for 3. Still 2 away, runner at third. 8 runs now in the inning. 1-1. Toro Otsuka swings through a breaking ball. Otsuka 1 for 4. Came into today batting .312 for the Gatemen. 5 for 16 to begin his season. The pitch, breaking ball, sits high. 2 balls, 1 strike. 8 runs in the 9th inning. We've seen this movie before.
Yes, we have.
So much fight in this Gatemen team. The pitch. Waved at and missed, 2-2. Good looking pitch from Alford. "13 hits, 11 runs for the Gatemen tonight. No runs, 2 hits for Brewster. The pitch. Laced foul down the third base line. Count holds at 2-2. Peyton Alford from Virginia Tech appeared in 24 games, made 5 starts with a .419 ERA for the Hokies. The 24 appearances, third most on the team. Struck out 37. Even count, 2-2. Long look in. Left on left matchup. Now comes set at the letters, the 2-2. Skips in the dirt. Boat stays in front of it as it trickles down the third base line. McLean holds at third base. Still 2 away in the top of the 9th. Seven hits in this inning. The 3-2. Chopped over the mound toward the center of the diamond. Picked up by Workman. The shortstop goes to first in time to end the inning. Oh boy. 8 runs across in the inning. 7 hits. 1 left on. We're through 8.5. It's 11-0 Gatemen as they try to close it out when we return. You don't want to miss it. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network. We'll be right back.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezzaluna Restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezzaluna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezzaluna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. #Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on Gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at Gatemen.org.
Well, if you missed the top half of this inning, you missed a lot.
That's one way to put it.
8 runs across in the top of the 9th. 11-0 Gatemen. And Trey Dillard in to try to close it out and seal the deal against the Whitecaps.
Pinch hitting for the Whitecaps. Number 17 from Stanford, Christian Malfetta.
Christian Malfetta will lead things off, coming in for TJ Collette, who is batting cleanup. So Collette's day is done, going 0 for 3. Right on right matchup, first pitch from Trey Dillard. Downstairs, 1 ball, no strikes.
Book closed on Brandon Fott. 4 innings pitched. No hits, no runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks.
The 1-0. Fastball downstairs, 2 balls, no strikes.
And Fott continues to just be absolutely fantastic for the Gatemen this season.
The pitch to Malfetta is a breaking ball. Sits at the knees, first strike, 2-1.
You add up his first 2 appearances with tonight, and it's 3 appearances, 12 innings pitched.
The 2-1, chopped foul right on top of home plate, 2-2.
So 3 appearances, 12 innings pitched, still just 2 hits given up, no runs. 12 innings scoreless from Fott. It's now 4 walks and 16 strikeouts.
Christian Malfetta, a California native, a rising senior at Stanford. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Trey Dillard gets a strikeout for the first out of the bottom of the 9th. That strikeout brought to you by Lang Exafarts and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area.
And Brewster doesn't have a hit since the 2nd inning.
Number 2, Damon Dew.
Only 3 base runners were the 3 walks issued by Fott.
James Shevchik emptying his bench. The 5th-year manager for Brewster. First pitch to now Damon Dews sits high and in, 1-0. Dews from Dayton, Ohio. Rising junior at Wright State University. Batted .316 this season. The pitch on the inner half, 1-1. Dews batting now in the 5th hole for Gage Workman, whose night is complete, going 1 for 2, reaching base twice on a single and a walk. One of the few bright spots for the stagnant offense of the Brewster Whitecaps. 1-2. Pitch over the inner half. Dews watches it. Dillard working quickly, just misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dillard looks in. Wiggles the ball in his fingers. Here we go, 2-2. Chopped on the ground, right side of the infield. Baker waits, fires to first in time. The second baseman tosses to the first baseman, Teeter. And now the Brewster Whitecaps are down to their final out.
Now batting for the Whitecaps, a pinch hitter from South
Trey
Carolina.
Dillard from Phoenix, rising junior at the University of Missouri. Luke Berryhill, the new batter. Catcher from Ball Ground, Georgia. First pitch sails over his head, 1 ball and no strikes. Rising junior at the University of South Carolina. Dillard, the number 2 JUCO prospect, 16th round pick by the Dodgers. Pitch skips in the dirt, backhanded by Guangarena. 2 balls, no strikes. 6.92 ERA at the University of Missouri this season in only 13 innings. 19 strikeouts in 13 innings, though. 11-0 Gatemen. Foul tipped off of Guangarena, and he's slow to get up and now hopping down the first base line.
Yeah, that caught him low. Right on the top of the foot.
Trying to walk it off. 2 balls and 1 strike.
This is where you hope it's simply a bruise, something very, very minor. And especially in the 9th inning of an 11-0 ball game. With the pressure he's putting on it, I'm going to guess it's nothing too serious, but I don't like to speculate. We'll see if he catches this final out.
It's his right foot. He's pressing down on his toe. Trainer and head coach Jerry Weinstein coming out to make sure he's okay. Brewster still down to their final out. Nobody on base. 2 away, bottom of the 9th. Gatemen on top 11-0. And Guangarena is going to stay in for this at-bat. Luke Berryhill has the game on his shoulders. It's a game that got out of hand quickly for the Whitecaps. applause from the fans here. Golf claps. 2-1 the count. Taken low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Still a lot of fans in attendance cheering on the Whitecaps. 3-1. Misses away ball 4. And the Whitecaps have life in the bottom of the 9th. And you love the dedication from the Brewster faithful. Their team down by 11 with 2 away in the bottom of the 9th, but they're sticking around. 13 hits today for Wareham, just 2 for the Whitecaps. They've been held in check since the 2nd inning. First pitch, chopped over the mound toward the center of the diamond. A diving stop by Benjamin Semmes. He loses the ball. That would have been a pretty play from Semmes and a fitting play with a great defense from the middle infielders in this game to end the ball game, but just couldn't quite come up clean with that ball. And now there's 2 on base with 2 away in the bottom of the 9th.
I'm curious to see if they give Semmes an error, if that's a single. I think that should be an infield single, and it is. Only the 3rd hit of the game for Brewster.
First pitch to Kieran Deveni. Sits inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Justin Vogt's night is over. He went 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 strikeouts. Deveni bats with runners on first and second and 2 away. Pitch outside, 2-0. 11-0 Gatemen. Now 3 hits for Brewster. Franchise founded in 1988. Right on right matchup. Pitch from Diller. Ripped in the air. Low bridge liner out to straightaway center field. Played on a hop by Ward. Tosses home. A good throw. Braden Ward got him. And the ball game is over. Oh, a strong throw by the center fielder Braden Ward to end the contest. How fitting is that? A game that started with fantastic defense. Gatemen ends. Berryhill trying to score from second base. Braden Ward saying, nuh-uh. 11-0 Gatemen. One of their biggest wins of the year. And one of their most complete games of the year. Hitting getting it done, pitching getting it done, and the defense finishing it off. Holy smokes, what a win.
Wow, that was a strike from Braden Ward in center field. I mean, it was a close play. Whitecap fans weren't the happiest with that, and obviously it just wouldn't have been 11-1, but they thought that the tag was late, that Gentry slid in below the tag. But wow, what a throw from Ward to end this ballgame.
11-0 your final score. We are going to take a break, then we're going to come back and wrap things up right here on GBN. For the post-game show, you're not going to want to miss it. We have a lot to talk about. Wow, what a victory from the Wareham Gatemen. They've now won 2 straight, and they improved to 7-5-1 on the year. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Stick around.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more. The 2019 Cape League All-Star Game will be played at Eldridge Park, home of the Orleans Firebirds. Mark the date on your calendar, Sunday, July 21st. Game time is 6 p.m., but the gates open at 2. One highlight will be the home run hitting contest. There will also be an autograph session and a large merchandise village with items from many of the teams. Be sure to buy your tickets now right here at the merchandise stand. Tickets are just $5, and part of the proceeds will support our Wareham Gatemen.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Well, that was a fun win. 11-0 Gatemen over Brewster. 13 hits, just 4 hits for the Whitecaps today. Exceptional hitting, exceptional pitching, and an outstanding defense to end it. What was your favorite part, Gabe?
How about the 8-run ninth? Does that qualify?
I think that's a cop-out.
Okay, then let's go with the Braden Ward gun out from center field to end the game. Just once again, the Gatemen bats showed up tonight. Before the 8-run ninth, it was still 3 runs on 6 hits compared to just 2 hits for the Whitecaps, and then the game got busted open in the 9th inning with the 8 runs on the 7 hits. And once again, everybody contributed in this game for Wareham, trying to see 1 through 9 here. If anyone didn't have a hit, well, Cam Guangarena didn't have a hit, but he reached. He got a walk and a hit by pitch. The hit by pitch was with the bases loaded, so it was an RBI. And Mike Antico also reached with a walk and came around to score. So everyone reached. 7 of the 9 Gatemen had hits. Several guys with multi-hit days. Several guys with multi-RBI days. And it leads to the 11-0 victory.
Jonah, Karp, Gabe, Genovesi with you, breaking down today's 11-0 win, Wareham over Brewster. They're now 2-0 against Brewster. You're listening to the Gatemen Postgame Show on GBN. Gatemen now 2-0 against Brewster this season. They beat him on opening day, and the same guy took the mound for the Whitecaps on opening day, Cam Tringali. He had himself a good performance, but it was the bullpen that came apart late for the Whitecaps.
Yeah, Tringali, 4 1/3 innings pitched, only gave up 4 hits, struck out 5, only gave up 2 runs, and then Seth Lonsway actually did his job as well with an inning and 2/3, only gave up 1 hit, scoreless. And then McKay gave up a run. Fisher ended up pitching an inning scoreless, but Carson Coleman came in the 9th and gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, walked a batter without getting an out. And then Peyton Alford came in and pitched the rest of the 9th inning and gave up 4 hits and 5 runs, all earned, and that led to the 11-0 victory for the game. And again, 11 runs on 13 hits. They left 7 on base, too.
Let's talk about the Gatemen pitching, because that was perhaps more impressive, if not equally as impressive, as the hitting was in this game. J.P. Gates got things going. Joseph Barron, Brandon Fott, Trey Dillard closing things out. I mean, just all around a solid performance.
All around, Gates' final line, 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Joseph Barron, 2 innings pitched, perfect. No hits, no walks, 1 strikeout. Brandon Fott, 4 innings pitched, hitless, scoreless, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. And Trey Dillard comes in and gives up a couple of hits and a walk, but Braden Ward in center field saved him from the earned run with the strike to end the game.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That was pretty good. The middle infielders, they had themselves a good defensive game as well. In the beginning of the game, or near the beginning of the game, Benjamin Sims made an outstanding play. He made his own Superman catch before Darren Baker made a Superman-esque catch. And those saved a couple of hits, potentially some runs, and that almost set the tone for this game. And then how fitting was it that Braden Ward capped it off by throwing out somebody at the plate?
Plenty of good defensive plays once again tonight from Wareham. I mean, you mentioned the 2 diving catches from Sims and Baker, Ward strike, everyone. Matt McClain made a few nice plays over at the hot corner, and Brewster did not have a hit in innings 3 through 8 of this game.
Jonah Karp and Gabe Genovesi with you. Let's send it over to Addison Van Patten standing by with Jacob Teeter.
Addison Van Patten here with Jacob Teeter. Now, Jacob, you were on a 5-game hitting streak. You had a walk tonight, a home run, and an RBI single. What are you saying to stay so hot?
Just seeing the ball well, not really doing anything different, just not getting out anymore.
Now, we talked last game about your 12 home runs you just had at Florida this past year, and I asked you if you were planning on bringing any of those home runs here. You had your first one tonight. Walk me through that.
It was just a fun at bat. I was backwards in the count. He threw a ball in my zone. I threw my hands. It happened to leave the yard.
Now, because you've been so hot lately, of course, they're going to be throwing you some off-season pitches. How have you been dealing with that, and how do you plan to deal with that?
Hopefully lay off them when they're out of the zone and hit them when they're in the zone.
And do you have any superstitions that you keep with about your hitting?
No, but I have a routine. I'll do my batting gloves, move the dirt the way I want it before I get in the box. Nothing too serious.
Any pregame meals?
Whatever I can eat.
Now, I talked to a little boy earlier. He was about 12, so he's not that little, but he was talking about this home run ball that he got. And I asked him where he got it from. He said, I just went and climbed through the bushes back behind the field to get this home run ball by one of your guys. How does it feel to know that little kids are wanting your home run balls?
It's a great experience to be up here. The atmosphere is great at all the parks, and I think I speak for everybody on the team when I say we're having a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for talking with me, and we'll chat again soon.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Addison. Thanks, Jacob. That kid should keep that home run ball. That might be worth money someday. First home run of the season for Jacob Teeter, and no one's swinging a hotter bat than he is. 3 more hits tonight, reached base 4 times, led off the 4th with a solo shot, and he's batting .500 in his last 9 games. I mean, Jacob Teeter having himself a season after getting off to an 0-for-10 start. Just incredible.
It's been remarkable, especially the last 2 days that he's had. 4 for 5 yesterday, 3 for 4 today with the walk. Picked up a couple of RBIs yesterday, picked up 2 RBIs tonight, and he's the hottest bat in the Gatemen lineup, and, one of the hottest bats in the league. He now has a top 3 average in the whole Cape Cod Baseball League.
Gatemen improved to 7-5-1, tops in the Western Division. The Brewster Whitecaps fall to 6-6-1. They're still middle of the pack in the Eastern Division. Next broadcast isn't until Friday, June 28th. That's at Chatham. So make sure you tune in for that. That's another late game. That's also going to be on WBSM. So if you're in the car and you want to tune into AM radio, you can find us on WBSM AM. But as always, we'll be on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Tomorrow, everyone is at Fenway. Big-time Fenway workout in front of scouts and opportunity for players and coaches to mingle with the scouts and show off their abilities. So we'll try to provide you updates on all our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, letting you know what's going on there and anything you need to know. And we'll see you on Friday. Parting thoughts, Gabe?
This team just keeps having big innings at the right times. I mean, I know the Gatemen weren't losing today, but you're only up 3-0. You need an insurance run or 2, and it ends up being 8 runs. I mean, if this team hits like this, which we've seen through the first couple of weeks, they're going to be dangerous come August.
11-0 your final score from Stony Brook Field on this Wednesday evening. The Gatemen on a 2-game win streak right now, taking down the Brewster Whitecaps. Time to say goodbye. For Javik Blake, for Addison Van Patten, for Gabe Genovesi, I'm Jonah Karp saying so long and congratulations to Emily, who just graduated Syosset High School, my sister. Come to Syracuse next year. See you next time.